Very good morning, students. Next, we are going to see with lesson number 7, which is wave optics. So, first, we are going to see how this wave theory came. Okay, for this, we are going to see with what are the theories on light. Light is a form of energy that is transferred from one place to another. We know that light is always a form of energy and that is being transferred from one place to another. And a glance at the evolution of various theories of light put forward by the scientists will not only an overview of the nature of light, but it's also propagation and phenomenon. Okay, so it just says propagation is moving from one to the other places. Okay, first is we are going to see about what is a corpuscular theory. Okay, and this was given by Sir Isaac Newton, gave the corpuscular theory, which was also suggested later by Descartes to explain the laws of reflection and also refraction. According to this theory, light emitted is a tiny, massless, and elastic particles. Okay, so the light which is emitted is considered to be a tiny, and also it is a massless. Massless is very small mass, and elastic particles, and they are called as a corpuscles. Okay, so light is a form of corpuscles அப்படின்றது தான் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. That was in the corpuscular theory said by Sir Isaac Newton. Okay, and based on this, as the corpuscles are very small, the source of light does not suffer appreciable loss of mass even if it emits light for a long time. So, when you consider any source, from that source, if you consider the light to be coming out, according to this corpuscular theory, it is the corpuscles are very small. So, from any source, the light can come out for many long time. Okay, on account of high speed, they are unaffected by this force of gravity, and their path is a straight line in the medium. Okay, so since they are of high speed, okay, their path is a straight line. Okay, then the energy of the light is the kinetic energy of the corpuscles. Okay, so the energy is equal to the kinetic energy of the corpuscles. When this corpuscles impinge on the retina of the eye, the vision is produced. So when these corpuscles are coming in contact with the retina of the eye, then the vision is produced. Okay, the different size of the corpuscles is a reason for different colors. So size of the corpuscles vary ஆகிறதுனால தான் நம்மளுக்கு different colors கிடைக்குது அப்படின்றது தான் இது எல்லாமே இதோட என்னது corpuscular theory-யோட reasons. Okay, and when the corpuscles approach the surface between two media, so when you are considering two media, and when this corpuscles enters this two media, they are either attracted or they are repelled. Okay, so they are either attracted or repelled. Then the reflection of the light is due to the repulsion of the corpuscles. So இதனால தான் நம்மளுக்கு வந்து reflection ஆகுது. So because of the repulsion, there is reflection அப்படின்றது தான் எனது corpuscular theory. Okay, corpuscles of the medium. Clear? And this theory could not explain. So what is the difficulty in this is why the speed of light is lesser in the denser medium than in the rarer medium. For considering in the denser medium and then in the rarer medium, the speed is less. Why? Okay, that reason is not explained here, and same way phenomena like interference, diffraction, polarization also not explained in this theory. Okay. Next is wave theory. First, we have seen with corpuscular theory, and that was proposed by Sir Isaac Newton. Next is wave theory, and this was proposed by Christian Huygens. Proposed the wave theory to explain the propagation of light through a medium. So, this was said about the propagation of light through a medium, and according to him, the light is a disturbance from a source that travels a longitudinal mechanical waves through either medium that was presumed to pervade all the spaces as a mechanical wave requires a medium for its propagation. Okay, and so here according to this theory it is said that it is a form of mechanical and it is a longitudinal waves. Okay, light is a form of longitudinal waves, and this theory also could explain with a reflection, refraction, interference, and also diffraction. Okay, And later, the existence of ether in all the spaces was proved to be wrong. Okay, so ether is not present in all the spaces. Hence, this theory could not explain the propagation of light through vacuum. So, through vacuum also, this was not explaining. And the phenomenon of polarization could not be explained. This also did not explain about the polarization. So polarization, traveling through vacuum, and the ether. So these are all the disadvantages which are considered for this wave theory. Okay. Then next comes the electromagnetic wave theory. Okay. So according to this electromagnetic wave theory, and it was said by Maxwell's, in which it is a transverse wave. Okay. So this, before this, in the wave theory we have seen that it is a form of mechanical waves, is it not? And here we are saying that it is a form of transverse waves. And he also showed that no medium is necessary for the propagation of the electromagnetic waves. So for the wave to travel, there is no need of any medium. Okay. Then all the phenomenon of light could be successfully explained. So according to this, all the theory was explained. Nevertheless, the interaction phenomenon of light with the matter, like photoelectric effect, Compton effect, was not explained by the help of this theory. So photoelectric effect, Compton effect is not being explained with the help of this theory, and so this theory also became failure. Corpuscular, next is wave theory, now is electromagnetic theory. Next is quantum theory. Okay, so according to quantum theory, it is said that they are the quantum of particles. Quantum is what? It is considered to be a photon. Okay, it is a packet of energy, and this was said by Albert Einstein, endorsing the views of Max Planck, was able to explain the photoelectric effect. And this theory also explained with a photoelectric effect, in which the light interacts with the matter to eject the electrons. Okay, so when the light interacts with any matter to eject with the electrons. Okay, and the photon is a discrete packet of energy. Okay, so we have some packets of energy, and that are photons. Okay, each photon has an energy, and that energy is given by E is equal to h into nu. H is a Planck constant and nu is a frequency. Okay, we know this already. E is equal to h into nu, and this is being taken with the help of what? This quantum theory. Okay, so quantum theory gave that they are the quantum of particles. Quanta is what? The photon, it's a packet of energy. Okay, as light has both wave as well as a particle nature, it has a dual nature. Okay, thus it concluded that the light propagates as wave and interacts with the matter. Okay, so light has a dual nature. Okay, one is particle and the other is wave. Okay, and this was being confirmed in this. Clear?